So just now the section that I'm created, all right, the view section and the detail section, all these are based on standard from Revit itself. Another form of details, you notice when you guys go to your view tab, all right, when you select the section or the call out, any one of them, you notice that there is a link. It's called reference other view. So what is this reference other view means? This setting here, a lot of main con. All right, that means structural or main con itself, main contractor, they often like to use this. This is provided that so-called your previously all those CAD detail. CAD means what? AutoCAD 2D detail can be reused. All right, so how to create that kind of link to reuse? So let me explain. First, you need to have that kind of detail first. For instance, yes, Xue Tai, you raise hand.
Sorry.
Why?
Never mind, never mind, just wrong.
I thought you want to ask something. Okay, so let's say when you want to create some detail here, it can be a window, can be anything. All right, but let's say I want to create this detail, provided I have this from AutoCAD, but currently I don't have, right? So I want to create one first and export it to AutoCAD. Oh, so let me create a quick one, then I can link it back. Okay, let's say like this. No need to follow me do this. When I show you this, is like I'm creating some portion only, assuming that you want to do it quick in AutoCAD, maybe like this. Use AutoCAD to design. Okay, so from here, I will set this to, let me remove this. Okay, I will save this as an AutoCAD, assuming like, because I don't have the actual AutoCAD file, so I'm going to create as a external source. So from here, I will export to a CAD format, DWG. So normally look like this, right? Then this one to AutoCAD, next, and you just simply need to save it. So I call it as my facade section, assuming my facade section. Then this is whether which version of AutoCAD file doesn't matter, because could be used in the Revit. Name, you can set the long file name, short name, doesn't matter. Important thing is export and link and as an external view. I don't want, just export first. So okay, I export it out. Okay, so let me close this. Then I no need this. I delete it away. Okay, ready? So let's say you have an external section view, whether is whatever detail. All right, first thing first, you need to create them as a drafting view, because thing that is externally, which is purely, excuse me, 2D, you must first create as a external view. All right, sorry, drafting view. So it can be a building section, can be a section view, can be a call out. So it's up to you. All right. So for this case, drafting view, I want to create a view section of my facade. So here, I call this as my facade section. Let's say view or section. Since we have one, maybe I call this two lah. Huh? Because building section normally you have AABB lah. Then the rest it might be called CCDD whatever, or section A, section B, section C, whatever. Up to you. So I call this as maybe facade section A. Scales you can change, but just click OK. And you notice that this is purely right. I think the facade without an S, but never mind, later I rename it. Okay, it's supposed to just purely 2D because when you see drafting view, what it says here, you're creating a view showing details that are not directly, but because we do want to remake them as in Revit, just link for construction purpose. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to insert import CAD. Just now that facade section. Hey, got S. So I maintain the colors, everything. So I pick OK. Zoom extend. Ooh, you want this? No, I don't want this. It should be opaque, not color. So import, preserve, take away, black and white, facade, open. Now, like this. Okay, so you close it. Now, at your section view, if you have a external view that link, remember, section, don't cast the section first. If you know that yours is a link view, all right, you must first define which link. So once you enable the check here, you choose. So mine is what? Drafting view facade section A. Then you cut a section. And you notice that here, what they show you is different. You see, there is no a section box or a cut view for the depth. You notice? See? You don't see this depth clipping, right? Compared to this. But you see the word say SIM. What does SIM means? Anyone else? Similar? Oops, I said out. SIM means similar view. So when you point at the bubble, right, the bubble grid here, the tag, you double click, you actually open up your facade. So you can see that different way of section. Internal, that is what we are doing. External is to link, whether it can be from AutoCAD, can be for ArchiCAD, from anywhere for the referencing. Okay, so that is all for your section view. So you have three type of section view, but sometimes you can apply internally and externally. Okay, questions? No? Okay, if no, then I will proceed to do another type, which is dimension. Dimension, did I show you all previously? If have, then I will not try to show it anymore. Have not. Our second floor, there's the dimension tools here, but Did we do the actual dimension? No, huh? If no, then I will try to do it here. So annotation. So let me see, second story. Okay. How come this guy is so small? Okay, so in my annotation, I will try to hide the cat. So VG, imported cat, uncheck this contour line, uncheck, don't show, apply, okay. So it's very clean. So currently all this section, if under and or not belongs to here, you can also want to hide it if you want. So if you prefer that, VG, then under annotation category section, you can off it. Then you'll be hidden. Okay. All right. Then where's my text here? Color scheme is there, but this view, I want to see the text. Room, PG. Room is under model. Room. Here. Color view off, but the text is not on. Room tag. Where is my room tag? RS room tag is on, but it's not shown. It's kind of weird. Unless you want to tag it and appear it. Yeah, room tag. See, you can add if you want. No need to show one more time. Okay, room tag. That means just the name. So what else? This is your balcony, but I didn't do anything. Okay, now, so tagging is there. This is your room. Let me try to off the room. VG again. Annotation. Sorry, model. Room. Arrow. Uncheck. Apply. Hopefully my tagging. Tagging also disappear. A bit troublesome. Just sometimes I don't like that thing. But if I off it, then the whole thing start to disappear. Okay. If this thing happen to some of you all right, then maybe you may want to tag it only. That means type in text inside. And I don't want to see all this room separator. See now. VG again. Room separator is under line. Lines, expand it, uncheck the room separator. Okay. So here you may just want to text it here. See? So this is the center to center. So pick this. Hey, no arrow, sorry. 2.5, this is master bedroom. Finish it. All right. So you may anytime change to this if you prefer. How come doesn't change? Okay. So this is the master bedroom. Then here is your walk-in wardrobe. All right. You may want to label this if you want, just for the name, not the area. Okay. So this one is your bedroom one. So text DEDROM bedroom one. Finish. This one here is your living hall. Then on this side, you may want to copy if you want. This is the dining. This one here is your kitchen. So copy. Mhm. Okay, and so on and so on. All right. Then your dimensions. You know how to dimension correctly or not? When I say dimension correctly means if it's for IKEA, normally what I'll do is here you should have 4 tier of dimension. The last two is for the grid. The first two, the first one is for door contractor and window contractor. The second one is for the main con and structural engineer. The third and fourth is for everyone because you're grid. So it depends on what you are capturing. So first of all, I'll do my dimension on the overall. Followed by 1 by 1. Don't worry about the spacing. This guy automatically stop there one. Okay. Then here you may want to capture or depends which one is your datum. Because here for structure, right, or for the wall. Alright, but because this is actually purely your facade. So it's quite difficult to say, hey, I dimension this. So based on your grid and something else like, let me see, grid and grid, you know. Okay, that's fine. How about the wall here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe like this. Yeah. Of course, you can adjust the grid. Yep, no worries. All right. Now, since there's no window here, so this is for your facade contractor. If there's window, then you could do the marking. So for facade, how? Maybe you want to capture this space also. Let's say from my grid, from my curtain, from my glass. Okay. Then from here to this, to this. Okay, sometimes you may want to do together, of course. If I do this, become there's two separate tier of dimension. You might say, hey, never mind lah. We try to move it, you know, and try to link here to here. Can or not? Is it the correct way? Like this, Hmm? No, this is wrong, When you make a mistake like this, don't do separately. You should select the affected dimension, then edit witness line. Continue to select the rest. Then it will join and get it done nicely. But sometimes texts are too close. You may want to set the spacing. For instance, 600, I put it inside. 150 is very cramped, look like just 15. Okay, tab key to select the correct one. If you cannot, pick your dimension. Based on the grid, drag it out. So this one, I float it outside like this. Then maybe this one, I floated it outside like this. Okay, align with this. So people will understand better that way. Or again, you may want to move this closer. All right, then of course you can adjust the grid lah. Okay, all these are quite flexible. So just like how you want to adjust it. Okay, so same thing for here. Since we don't have windows, so what you're gonna do that? Yeah lah. Align. Let's say from here, I have one. See the spacing? So since I do a different way, select first, edit witness line, simply select the center, center, and center, center. This is when you do facade lah. If you're not doing facade, they don't bother. Okay, so careful. So this is my guide to the contractor lah. So oops, what happened? How come cancel away? Something joined there, some is not. Okay, done already. So this, let's say some estimated value, I'm going to share with the contractor. Move it out. Remember, if it's too close, yeah. The rest are readable, so it's all right. Okay, so you need to define or decide on somewhere before you continue. So people can, based on that, to start to design and gauge. So I have this dimension here. And of course, the one that is here, you can also follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in between. By right, I should do once and the overall. Yeah. You can move this until they come to a stop, because there's a gauge. Let's see, too close now. Yeah, because of this. Now, then the spacing here, you can also dimension for the structure, correct? So you may dimension from the grid. What is this spacing? Okay, what else? Since grid line, column, column, Okay, structure to my column space. Okay. All right. So some other stuff, like for instance, to continue from here, or if you can edit, select this and this lah. So at least you know that it's 300. Some spacings is there. So for window, since this is louvers window, so we may text with arrow. So pick a point, label, left. Okay, so this is my LOUVR, louvers window. So what's the size? You can type it in. Okay, yeah, let's say I forget what is mine lah. Okay, so I'm not doing it because I've forgotten. Unless later on I can find it. What's the size? 1008 by 1002. So 1008 is here to here, 1008. Okay, so enter. 1800 by 1200 mm. Finish. Oh, so you guys may want to adjust even, let's say, the spacing. Edit, set this to 0.5, so it's closer. Apply, the box should be smaller. You can even set opaque. Now is opaque, yeah. If it's transparent, you'll see the line going through. So it's good to have an opaque from time to time, sometimes. So you decide and how you want to do it. Yeah. Questions? So you have text or tag. If you have a tagging, you can tag. If not, you can dimension. So always remember, basic dimension, you dimension on the left and on the top. All right, unless there's some other specialty here, then you may want to dimension it. Okay, so remember the label as per normal. This is actually your color scheme legend, which is you have the tagging. Then this one is another room. You may want to change a different, because this room name legend, you can say apartment 1. This one apartment 2. So it can have different usage. But as I said, the naming cannot be repeat, because if you do both differently, you must have different naming. All right. If not, then separate them. Your second story, apartment 1. You can duplicate as independent if you want to do that. If not, crop it. You can crop. Crop means what? You turn on this, then you see only what has been built. Like that. You crop it. See now? So only this part that you are focusing. Okay? Like that lah. Then you turn off. So this is one portion. So if you do one portion, that means you got to label your color scheme correctly. It still say color scheme, but second floor, 1 or 2 room apartment color scheme. Okay, that's why you see those condo when they have a different floor plan. They actually will show certain floor, which floor to which floor they are using this. So in model here, that means you got to duplicate a number of adjustment. Like 2 to 7 is belongs to 1. Then 8 is on its own and so on, because it's more like a 3 room, but it's more luxury 3 room lah. Yeah, a very huge dining and the yeah, kitchen and living hall, level 8. Okay, questions? So you can see that you have annotation. No need to follow me this way. It just depends on what are the items you want to capture. Because here is your lift well. First story we call lift pit, P-I-T. All right. Yeah. Then this is your staircase, your exit route. Okay. Or fireman exit, whatever. All right. And this is your railing, glass railing. Please label in also. Because second to 7 is identical. So no need to do everything. Because later when you drag and drop to your title block, here will show. All right. Questions? If not, then temporarily I will stop first because of the video timing.